Alright guys, we are back in our live stream. This is the second one we have started and let's see what's happening. Alright, let's go to the world map and see. So, we are playing ARNOR, free-to-play Wales, and something happened which I feared would happen. We are involved in a war against two factions, and it is against ARNOR as well as LOTHLÓRIEN, which is why I have named the thumbnail of this video Troll Shores Sandwich, because what was happening is, like, we were fighting here in Rudaur, and until yesterday this was occupied by ARNOR. We somehow managed to break through, and taking this was definitely taking a lot of the pain away we had. We were separated, they tried to even further sandwich us, but we managed somehow. And now we have like still two fronts to fight. I am with team Emin Uyal. It's really hard to pronounce this region's name, but I think Emin Uyal is the European way of how to say it. And now look at this. We have to get rid of these defensive structures. Like, there is a fort cluster over here, and my job for today will be to help cleaning that. I'm here right now with my fort, and I've been protecting this tile of one of our strongest players, like Instant. Hello there, Instant. You're doing a great job, by the way. We've been defending this position for days. It's going back and forth with taking these tiles. They are very stubborn with their pathers. But once we get rid of these structures, we will take away their range and solve the problem with their pathers. So this is what I'm about to do, help cleaning this. And let's see, what can I provide right now? So, welcome guys. This is the situation right now. We are fighting war against two factions. Both factions are fully maxed out. And I don't know what the rest of the world is doing right now. Like Gundabad is having a good time against LOTHLÓRIEN. We have the main attention of LOTHLÓRIEN, I think. They are dealing with the leftovers. This is just my assumption, because when I looked into the forces of LOTHLÓRIEN, it seems like they are throwing a lot of what they have against us as well. This is giving Gundabad enough time to grow. And then Erebor hasn't really advanced that much, just a bit. And if we see Mordor also has some time to grow, you know, because the main action is happening to the northwest. So these factions definitely have an easier time to grow right now. But I won't complain. You know, having action is good. This allows me to push more content, and you guys maybe stay entertained that way. By the way, Samuel, welcome to the stream, buddy. I haven't missed you. I have missed you in that sense, like empathy sense, but I mean that I didn't miss your message. I see you reaching out to me. Hello there. So, let's see what we can do. Gorbak has enough stamina. I could definitely go and clean the harder tiles, but I want to establish a foothold over there. Do I have my Mouth of Sauron ready? He just needs to refill. Kamul is ready right now. Let's get Kamul moving. We will also do a bit of cleaning. Let's get this first. And I need to also level up a few commanders of mine. And by the way, guys, if you have questions, just shoot for it. I will answer them. Level up my Sunint and also my Undying in the background. It was a big mistake of mine to focus on Mouth of Sauron without having the Tranquility Helmet. I am paying the price right now. I'm not up to speed like my Fellowship buddies. So let me show you which commanders I am leveling right now. 5 for pathing and fighting. And later I will make my Gorbak, my Undying, and Sunit my main fighters. I see that this is one of the hardest seasons we have And I just can't afford to have a lot of experimental commanders for this season. I want to bring out guides, but if it's putting a strain on my team, I can't afford it, which is why I'm reverting back to my main commanders. They need to be up to speed soon. But yeah, team, this is also my official apologies to you guys. I could have done better. Like, the idea of leveling LOTHLORIEN and Mouth of Sauron first to push out guides faster was definitely a wrong decision of mine. Here I am, leveling Undying and Sunint. Oh, and I see, can pull our daily free-to-play loot. Let's see if it's going to be a Frenzy Hammer. Frenzy Hammer. Here we come. But now, it's not a Frenzy Hammer. Okay. I will need some siege, so let's get some siege as well. Zagrid out of stamina. I will use my Witch King for siege. He has Urukais, alright, this will help me. Plus 20 siege, and look what I'm about to do. I will increase the siege damage by doing the following. Oh, you know what? You don't need Reapers. Let's remove the Reapers. Let's have more siege. And then, what about my Kamur? What gear does he have right now? Alright, this is what I was talking about when I said I will increase the siege damage. I will move this item to my Witch King once I need the siege. But first, let's clean a bit with Kamur. Let's also keep leveling with Sunint and Undying. Come back, Sunint. We can't wait. We need to speed level. Milko, I must admit, Lafar isn't leveling that much. Like, he's at level 12. I have neglected him for a long time. We are in desperate times and I needed to level up some more competitive meta commanders. So Undying and Sunint have priority in leveling right now. Which is why Lafar is sitting on level 14. I have to do some tile leveling with him. Mind sharpening. Now it's time to pass the baton over to Undying and level this guy. This is also helping me with my grain problem. Like, sweeping is a great way of handling your grain resources. Look at this, I have no grain problems. In fact, I need to get more iron for my building development. Next upgrade. You see, I'm already working on main hall level 9. I finally got access to mountain trolls. This was for my Mouth of Sauron. I still need to unlock the third special effect for them. And next upgrade. Let's see. Training camp is also up to speed. Next upgrade. Alright. It could be with my halberdiers. We will come back to that later. Undying is leveling now. Let's see. Kamul has landed. And he hasn't landed. He was bounced. Okay. Let's remove him. Send him back immediately. I could play it safe by first landing over here. I mean, that would be the professional way how to play it. Ensure a safe landing and then operate from there. I'm gonna land here. Shall I speed up the construction? Alright. Upgrade. I mean, I could go for another upgrade, you know? Upgrading these buildings first to gain more gold is a good idea. We need that gold to upgrade our units. Let's go for it. And I'm not gonna use this maybe once and still wait for the upgrade. Once it is finished, then I will collect the gold. I need to send Azra to collect resources again. This isn't enough. How does the conscription time look? What program do you use to play on PC? Samuel, I've been using two programs. The first one is Nox. I must say I never had any issues with Nox. And I'm also using BlueStacks, and sometimes I have some graphical issues, so I do this. My good side account, I play with BlueStacks. My evil side account, I use Nox for. I use both at the same time, and whenever BlueStacks is causing me issues, I switch back to Nox and play both factions there. You know, going back and forth. Thanks, Christian. I'm doing fine. How are you, buddy? I'm doing great. I have my green tea. Each morning, I prepare this green tea. Such a great time. You know, a couple of years ago, when Rise to War, like Lord of the Rings Rise to War, still wasn't out yet, I was streaming on Twitch a game called Heroes of the Storm. It is a MOBA game, like League of Legends. Like, if you don't know Heroes of the Storm, I think everybody knows what League of Legends is. And Heroes of the Storm, like in principle, is the same. Unfortunately, that game died because the game developers didn't care about that. And it was at that moment when I was looking for a new game. Like, there was a void that needed to be filled. And by coincidence, I discovered this game, Lord of the Rings Rise to War. And I thought, man, this game looks kinda nice. Like, it looks nothing like in the commercials, the videos they show, but still, I like how relaxed this game is, you know? It's not like high reaction time, it's not this ego shooter stress. It's a relaxed game, which I really appreciate. And I see we have some Russian text, but unfortunately I don't understand the Russian, my friend. But thank you, I'm doing fine. If that is what you're asking, I hope you're doing fine too. Alright. Units are being conscripted. They are, alright. For 1 hour, we have some peace. Let's move back. Siege. Are you here, Siege? Alright, Siege is here. Let's send. Keep me safe, buddies. I'm landing here. Like, look at this. So many defensive structures. ARNOR has advanced this much. And they have breaking through to this corner, and we are slowly clearing this corner. It's just annoying, but once we have destroyed their forts, we are taking away their movement. So, strategically speaking, this is the first thing that needs to go. Welcome to you, Mari. I see you are with us again. So we all agree that this game is very relaxing, right? You can play it every time, whenever you want. And when I was playing Heroes of the Storm, it was always like this hustle. The fight for improving each moment. I mean, yes, we are improving in this game too. But Not in a reaction way, right? You don't have to like every 0.1 second counts. That stress factor isn't in this game, which I really appreciate. Amul, you're taking a long time, buddy, just to land on these tiles. And he is far from being played optimally. I know that this isn't nothing special, but he's just doing some leveling and clearing, not PvPing. My main commander for PvPing right now is my Mouth of Sauron. Lots of Gandalf the Whites running around, which is why I have the focus protection on him. And Gil-galad's, I'm countering with this. I'm not really countering him, but I'm at least holding my ground. Bone Musk with Hysteria for my Enfeeble. Mary, you are in Mordor, early game, and you don't have Alchemist. Is last building, so I go R5 build. With your Witch King. I mean, you could also go with Convener. Yeah, like focus on the Convener tree, his bottom respect 0 tree, and his respect 5 tree. Or, wait, let's see. Let me show you. You are in Mordor and you have no access to Alchemist. That means going into Ringwraith and Nazgul Screech doesn't make any sense. You should definitely go with Black Captain and Convener. And also Morgul Commander. Lord of Minas Morgul when using Felbeast. Do you have Felbeast? I think not. We just started the season. They are too strong. I don't assume that you have unlocked them yet. So this title only works with Felbeast. If you put points into it, you won't get this title's benefit. You will only get the benefit of Dishearten and Chaotic Retreat. Is it a waste to put points? Like, in order to have access to this, you have to put points into this. Are the points put into this a waste because it's not enough return of investment for these two skills to do some work for you? Instead, how about this? Don't stress like that. It's not going to be a world changer, you know? Go with Black Captain, with Convener, Morgul Commander, and then Lord of the Nazgul, and also break defenses. Against enemy commander. Yeah. Both isn't great. Like, to be fair, both isn't great. I would probably go with Lord of Minas Morgul just to get the benefit of Dishearten and Chaotic Retreat. Alright. Mary, this is what I do. Black Captain, Convener, Lord of Minas, Chaotic Retreat. You know, the Witch King is like a candle. You burn very bright in the very first seconds. And you want to deal as much damage as you can in the first 2 rounds. You provide it with Convener. And you can further increase your damage output by going back and forth between Lord of Minas, Morgul, and Chaotic Retreat. You will focus on physical damage first. Black Captain, Convener, Lord of Minas Morgul, Chaotic Retreat. This would be what I would be doing. Alright, Kamul has landed. Let's immediately start taking away some tiles. Some cleaning needs to be done. Aha! Yeah. So we have some plans. This guy is our target. Target detected. Okay. I'm gonna clean up this, and then send a more competitive commander. Instant and Morgul are protecting us. One of our strongest fighters. Alright, this is a good front. I see somebody is aiming for us. How long does he take? That is a long way. Is he... 10 minutes. Okay, we have time. Gosh, I just love how relaxed this game is. Look at this, we are having a great time, strategizing with each other, thinking how we can improve our gameplay, drinking our tea, and have a discussion. By the way, guys, tomorrow I will be releasing my Faramir guide. So, maybe this is something you wanted to know. You are looking forward to a nice weekend. Faramir guide incoming. Cleaning. Refill. Go back to our base. Samuel, you should definitely get the Respect 10 item. Like, if it comes to T1 commanders, and if you are wondering which item in T1 category is the best, I think it's Faramir's. Mainly because, like, Dwalin is a competitor, but his Respect 10 item has just a 20% chance to proc. Like, what was it? Let's see. 20%. Yeah, right. This is my evil side account. Do I have my good side account open? Actually, no, I don't have it open. But the point being is, Dwalin's Respect 10 item has a proc chance of 20%. Now, what does that mean? It's going to proc twice in a whole fight? Like, on average? Twice? No, thank you. That's just not enough. And Faramir's item is gonna proc in the first 2 rounds safe. Like, it's not a proc chance of 20%. It is 100% activating for the first 2 rounds. This game revolves strongly around early round damage. And it's a big damage boost for Faramir. Not just only that, it's also initiative. It is so much at once. I must say, Faramir is, in my opinion, the best Respect 10 item in T1 category. Oh, Haldir. They have killed our Haldir. Yeah. Having Haldir's Respect 10 item, just having it, was enough to gain enough. You know, like the initiative. You didn't even need to refine it. Just to unlock it, immediately give it to your Haldir and you had initiative. They destroyed it. Okay, my Gorba could move too. Once I'm done with the cleaning, I will go help here at the front. Our siege is moving closer, that is nice. Oh, Samuel. So, you got your Haldir to Respect 10 just to have the game devs nerf him a couple of days later. Oh, that is so painful, man. I feel you. My condolences. Witch King ready. Shall we start? I mean, I have enough siege coming in the background, so let's start causing some chaos. First, I'm going to give this accessory over to him. Witch King. go with plus siege. Alright. Let's start the siege. And hope nobody is defending. Looks like I'm getting a call, but I have to deny that call. Not now. I am streaming. Mary, don't do the same mistake like me. Mouth of Sauron without the Tranquility Helmet is a pain for PvE. He's not that great. Like, I think the best choices you have there is Sauron and Witch King. With those two commanders, you have an easy time. Also, T1-like, Khaldun is your best friend if you don't have Sauron and Witch King. Seriously, like, Khaldun maybe is even the strongest commander for Evil Side once you get the Gigantic Hammer with Frenzy. You will have so many mechanics proccing for him. Why am I so biased when it comes to Khaldun? Look at this. Normal attacks, right? They deal additional damage. With the Frenzy Hammer, you can technically attack twice in one round. You can have your normal attacks powered up with Experienced Warrior. So on each round, let's say it is a perfect scenario. You have max refined your Frenzy Hammer. A battle lasts 10 rounds. You attack twice per round. 20 normal attacks in one fight. All attacks are increased because Experienced Warrior is maxed out. So this is where you gain a benefit with Frenzy. Then you have also Hunt Down. You apply this debuff twice. And guess what? It still continues. You have this debuff too. To just decrease the stats of the enemy. So Frenzy is further increasing the power of these three skills. Isn't that insane? Long story short, don't play Moss if you don't have the Tranquility Helmet for PvE. Witch King, go in. Also continue cleaning. We have to clean this tidy and nice. Okay. Am I forgetting something? Yeah, I always forget to send my guys to sweep. Undying, I need you as soon as possible at the front. The Undying is my little baby. He was my first free-to-play pull T3 commander. Destiny gifted him to me. And since that day onwards, I identify as the Undying. I have accepted destiny. Alright, one fort should be gone. If I can reach this, let's see. My Zagrid should be ready again. Yeah, let's send Zagrid. Go, Witch King. Morgul spearheading the attack. He's like King Leonidas defending Sparta. Oh yeah, Samuel, indeed. And there's a lot of Gandalf the Greys running around. Like, I never had a season where nobody played Gandalf the Grey. Everybody plays Gandalf the Grey. And there is a reason for it, right? He's such a versatile commander. You can build him with different troop compositions. Yeah, he has his weaknesses, but who doesn't? And he's also free to play friendly, right? You can get quick access to him. And I see our leader one field is hyping us up. We're gonna do this one field. Chief, as you see, these are your orders. We are trying to live up to your expectations. This will be gone after the stream is ended. Alright, 1 foot gun. Let's focus on the other one. And it's time to call my Gothmog, maybe. The real siege is yet to come. Do I have enough space to invite him? No, so I need to send my Zegrid back and then call my Gothmog. And my Mouth of Sauron could give this a little love tap just to see who is sleeping here. Like there's somebody sleeping here, sound and safe, not expecting us having started to counter. Like the like in the movie where the hobbits sleep and breathe, the Nazgul come to their room and just knock on the door, and this is going to happen to him. Knock knock. Who is it? Nazgul screech. Oh boy. 2 more hits and 1 more fort will be gone. Undying. Look what I'm about to do. I don't have any patience. Come back. Leveling my guys. And you know, guys, I never did this. Like, I wasn't throwing around with gems, but this season is so competitive that I feel the pressure. Usually what I do is I have 2 main commanders and just focus on that. But this time I feel like I need to have 5 just to be versatile enough to switch back to... Yeah, switch my commanders in accordance to the enemy commander. Fanatism. I love my Undying. Like, this is... The tree over here is such a strong defensive tree against enemy units. So units deal less damage against my army. Ranged units deal less damage. I evade, so evade is basically survivability. Unless they have pursuit. And then I have a big comeback by resurrecting my units on round 4. Like, this ability kind of reminds me to the skill which Anduin uses. You know, like World of Warcraft. Anduin in the Battle for Azeroth trailer, where he uses this big dome of healing. You know, his soldiers were fallen and he just resurrects everyone back to life. This ability reminds me of that. Anduin's resurrection / healing dome. Big comeback. And we are getting stronger by each round with Fanatism. This Second Wind and Fanatism pairs so well with Reapers. The Reapers are a late game unit. Later rounds unit. We just need to ensure they survive until the later rounds. Boom. 1 more down. Instant and Morgul, like these two guys truly are one of our strongest. And I, whenever they spearhead an attack, they are so inspiring our people, me included. Right, Witch King has no stamina. It's time to replace him. Pass the baton, as we say. And get us some other strong siege. Time for Gothmog. Entering Gothmog. What else do I want to... Yeah, let's get these guys in. Leftover units. Do I have more left over? Yeah, I could use some stalkers as well. Okay, Zegrit should be out of stamina as well. You know what? Let's go to our base. Recall. Summon our Zegrit. That way, we have room for Gothmog. Big siege incoming. And I'm gonna use the big siege damage of my Goth to maybe uproot some players now. And Kamul has also done his job. He is out of stamina, so once he gets this, I'm gonna pass the baton once more. And I see it's time to also use my Gorbak. Full stamina, but not enough Reapers. Alright, I am using Reapers for Undying Sweeping. But once the sweeping is done, I will fully commit into my Gorbak. But I don't like that he has 150 stamina and he's just sitting on it. That is something I dislike. Maybe help clean a bit. Let's do a 3-man army, 3-unit army then. This guy needs to move. I want to get some more value out of the stamina replenishment, right? Kamul is finished. We are passing the baton once more. And we are... Look at this. This is what I like of FTPW. Free-to-play whales immediately gather at one point, establish a foothold for the other team members to land. I have been playing on my good side too, but the organization of free-to-play whales is unique. Like, we immediately act, we immediately cover each other's backs. Very efficient, very fast. Now I should be looking at my Mouth of Sauron. He should also join the front. Do I have enough leftover units? Not quite. But I will still call him to the front, so we have more people to hold this foothold. Let's delete this tile. How close are we to uprooting him? What I'm scared of happening is the player pretending that he has no more troops left to defend. And when we start sending our sieges, just switches back to his main commander and intercepts our siege troops. It can always happen, right? Let's look at the reports. Do we have something going on here? Dwalin. So Instant has spearheaded the attack. Dwalin has been taken care of. Wait a second. How strong is his Khaldun? He's got the gigantic hammer. I assume he's waiting for Frenzy to drop. He has the drums of Barad-dûr with Iron Guard. By the way, guys, I finally got Iron Guard 2. It happened off stream. Cask of Pride. Oh yeah. Very bulky. And he also upgraded each of his troops to... Yeah, it's a decent amount. Half-Troll, Halberdiers. At least 7 upgrades. Heartseeker. Oh yeah, this is money. Heartseeker is so strong. Look at this. Glorious. Hello, Gustavo. Welcome to the stream, buddy. We are having a great time. We are being very aggressive early in the morning. Where's my reinforcement? Like so many timers. 5 minutes till Gothmog lands. Zagrid is heading home. Witch King. No more stamina left. I could also send the Witch King back home and instead get us another commander. Yeah, I could, for example, get Black Serpent. And clean the low level tiles with him. Every bit helps. Or what about Lafar? Yeah, he can help too. I'm gonna get him. Orca Shiro, welcome, buddy. Yeah, Orca has been such a great fellowship. Like in the past, we could always rely on each other. I feel the bond we have. Orca is such a dependable friend. Have we uprooted? Oh boy, there you see. The first uproot started. Amun needs a break. How many times have I cleared this front? Like, in the last couple of days, it's a back and forth with these tiles. Mouth of Sauron can move. Let's get him to the front. To the big cluster with him. Or, we have Grunt holding this position. Grunt, if you can keep me connected, I can also clean this tile. That way we don't waste a move. Yeah, let's go. He may try to intercept me. If he does, like if he puts up the fence, I'm not in a optimal position, like not fully maxed out army. Next target. This isn't... Okay, we have decided to go for this guy, I think, because he is an annoying pather. Getting him uprooted will give us more room to breathe. Let's send the Witch King home. Let's get us Lafar to the front. He needs to clean. He probably expects to fight, but no, you have cleaning duty, my friend. Glorious Nazgul. He is the cleaning Nazgul. But I can be useful too! No, Lafar, you are too low. The question is, will we stay connected until Moss lands here? Gront, you're the man. I'm counting on you. Keep me connected, buddy. But if I can't connect, it's totally my fault. It's not Grunt's fault. It would be my fault. Like I could have sent my Mouth of Sauron over here, and I should know that it is very safe to land over here since we have 5 guys protecting this tile. So if I can't land, I'm to blame. Amul resting. Gorbak almost ready. 3 more minutes. I wish I started leveling Undying, Sunint, and Gorbak first. And level Moss and Kamul in the background with sweeping. I wish I did that. This has thrown me back. Some people in my fellowship have already a 200 tile. I don't have one yet. Because of this wrong decision making. But yeah, this definitely was a lesson. In the next seasons, I won't be doing this again. I will at least have one highly competitive commander being leveled first. Let's also send our Undying. Ideally, I want to focus on orc units to get the, you know, the tome for orcs for the upgrades. And a bonus would be to focus on archers. Undying is very good against ranged units. That way we are losing less troops and can keep sweeping like this. Alright, next target. Ooh, we could also go for this, right? Do we go for it? Alright, we are getting... Alright, this guy is next. And I must say that he is very active, you know? He is definitely active at this front. It was... for days, a back and forth in conquering this territory. By uprooting him, that will help us a lot. Gothmog. Alright, Gothmog has landed as well. Let's send him to our friends. Send him to this cluster here. Big siege incoming. Gorbak is ready too. Let's send him. He could help cleaning the front a bit. Let's see, where do I want this guy? Or path towards this. I'm gonna send him here. Directly here. Wow. That's going to be a quick uproot. if we can really destroy this, it's gonna help a lot. Like, we can't uphold the fight against two factions for the rest of the season. Like, we have to break through. It's ARNOR, lot of players. LOTHLÓRIEN, lot of players. And I'm not sure what relation we have towards the rest of the server. I know that we are, like, we have good relationships with Orca, but what about the rest? Moss Landing. Seven people here. Has he started to defend? This looks like he is tricking us. Let's see. Who was intercepted maybe? No. Nope. Where was he? He is here. Okay, that's something else. Oh boy, Rudao Keep is under attack. So this is something that wasn't on my radar. Interesting. When did this happen? Maybe this is just for the time being. No. Once we have cleared over here, we have enough resources to move more forces over Rudauer. It's okay. Moss landed. Thank you, Grond. Now I can help with some aggressive moves. Let me max out my moth first. Still not enough units. If my Gorbak has all of his stamina spent, I can redirect these units over to my Moss. This could be the last hit. Let's see if this is enough to uproot him. Everybody watching? Alright, the hit landed. I could send Moss. Shall I? I mean, look at this. So many people have committed in destroying this. And I think the person who deserves to uproot this is the one who did the most of siege damage, right? So this is why I am withholding my attack. I would be just sniping it without having contributed with the siege. I won't do that. That would be not so social. Instead, I could be going for this guy. Let's go for this guy. Who are you? Eowyn. Arresting Eowyn. She was just pathing. Right next to the Bob. Stefan, hello there, friend. Yeah, hello to you too. T-Tower. I remember that name. Here he comes! Khaldun attack! Look how this is going to explode. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Instant finished. Next landing. How long takes it? 3 minutes. Then okay, next target, yeah. I will path towards this, guys. Let's wait for my Gorbak to land. And I see my LOTR has landed as well. I have to keep an eye on my Moss. Let's not have him snipe. What about Siege? Where are my Urukai units? Gothmog is about to land. He has my Urukai units. Okay. And the heavy siege on this can start. This is week 2, Gustavo. We are in week 2. And this has happened. Angmar fighting 2 factions. Gundabad. I think Gundabad is facing less resistance from the opponents. Mordor and Variax should have a chill time too. Back. This is crucial. Yeah, let's get rid of this. And let's see what about Rudao Keep. Have they started sieging? I think they are sieging without having their war buff up. Oh yeah, getting closer. Next move, buddy. Let's establish another link. And then I can start helping a bit with the clearing, you know, like get rid of this, get rid of this. The stronger my commander is, the higher tiles I'm going to clean. And the weaker, well, that's why I have LOTR at the front. Cleaning. Look at this, our boys already started the invasion. I will join the attack with my Moss once I can pass the baton from my Gorbak. First, Gorbak needs to spend all his stamina cleaning what he can. Then Moss gets the units and he joins the attack. Do I have enough tea left? No more tea left. Oh, they have 2 Fellowship Fortresses. The Riders of the Numenorians and Love. Can we reinforce enough? Not many units left. Okay, what do I do? Do I go for a weaker tile cleaning? Or do I just do this, like have my Undying wait a bit with the sweeping, because we need his units at the front? Give it to Gorbak so he can clean the bigger tiles. Once we are okay to go, Gothmog will join the attack. Let's see if I gave my Gothmog the plus siege item. Nope, I didn't. Let's pass it over. More siege. Alright, guys, my Gothmog is ready to destroy. Let's go. I may need to abort the mission, depending on how many people are defending. Let's see. Gandalf the Grey. Mainly pathing units, so the Fellowship Fortress has a lot of pathing units. Oh my god, Instant. Instant is destroying them with Aldoon. Yeah, this will be gone in a minute. Look at the siege moving towards it. Hello, Berserker. I'm having a great time. Like, I can't complain. Orders were given and we are following orders. We are loyal little soldiers, having a great time. How are you, mate? Lots of cleaning duty for me today. Lafar. Yeah, right now I don't have the units for Lafar. Everything is within Gothmog. Can't complain. We are dominating the server. The question is, for how long? You know, everything can change depending on the negotiations. Boom! Exploded. Okay, shall I recall him? No. Gothmog, advance to this position, just so we have a shorter way to do siege damage. Now this is our next target, I assume. And if that is gone, probably this player. He's moving a lot. Woohoo! Gorbak still needs 3 minutes until he is fully reinforced. Let's see, what do we want to attack next? Sauron clearing. Once we can confirm nothing is left, my siege will follow up. We are facing not enough resistance. Like, I must admit, this looks like they have completely given up this position. Instead, I assume that ARNOR has decided to go all in on Rudaur. But they don't have the war buff active. And I think once we have cleared the corner of ARNOR here, I mean Uyal, I think we're gonna remember Rudaur and defend it. So I think we can still make it in time, maybe. They don't have war buff. Let's go. Siege. Big siege. Let's go. Laugh's war buff will end soon, but Fang activated it. Oh, interesting. So Fang wants to finish the job at Rudaur. Okay. I wonder, is the siege damage of my Gothmog enough? Like with Shield of White Hand and Siege of Urukais, will this be enough? Yeah, we are just level 22 and we don't have alchemists, and it's not a full army consisting of Urukais. What is the result? But we took a big chunk out of this, and the follow-up siege damage should finish it. Is it enough? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, gone. Glorious. Next target. Borbok, start cleaning, my friend. Gosh, when I see this, there's just so much cleaning to do. So much cleaning. Let's also take this. Wow. Why did we lose so much? I'm not happy with this result. Of course, now I remember. Oh, how could I do this mistake? I was using my Gorbak to sweep. I only had Reapers on him. And by having only a few points into this, there is a chance of falling victim to madness. And this is what is like biting myself. I'm killing myself with this. Yeah. I forgot that I was using this guy with just a mono stack. Yeah, Alper, you are totally right. I forgot about the madness. So I'm gonna focus on smaller tiles while cleaning. Or I just pass the baton immediately. That should be my last hit, that I'm gonna give it to my Mouth of Sauron and he needs to focus on killing guys. Ready for siege. Let's go. Let's pass the baton. Mouth of Sauron is finally ready. And let's not forget our Undying in the background. He still wants to sweep. Oh, let's start the gold cooldown also. Just once until the next upgrade for Eastern Quarters is ready for more gold. Undying is getting ready in the background. Don't worry, he will have his time to shine. I want to focus on archers, orc archers. Ideally level 25. There we go. No, that's 20. Do I really need to do this? Not orcs, not orcs. Alright, go down. Orc units, let's go. Cleaning duty. Gothmog landing in 3, 2, 1. How much siege damage was that? Around 200k siege. But I think at this point, he just wants to get uprooted, you know? Maybe he will be lucky, maybe he will be positioned somewhere here to be closer to Rudour. But if this guy is unlucky, he may be uprooted all the way back to Nunloon. One more guy destroyed. Let's make our way to this player, maybe. Yeah. I hope my Gothmog can nuke this with just one march. Let's see. So this guy is also resisting a lot. Who else? There was one more player who was very active here. Let me see. Can I find him? Okay, I can't find his base, but I know his name. What was Darkness? I think it was Darkness. He always took these tiles over here. Darkness. T-Tower! Buddy, there you are. Alright. Gothmog. Time to siege. Mouth of Sauron being enforced. Swashy is also resisting a lot, so these two players are very active. If we focus them first, it will help in the long term. Dying. See if we have a level up. No level up so far. Should I start pathing towards the active players? Oh, I see somebody's already one field. Our chief is already pathing towards him. That's good. The attacks can start soon. Let's see how Gothmog is doing. Will he one-hit this? I really wonder, is this enough to one-hit? Show me what you've got. I like what you got. Gothmog. Don't disappoint me. He disappointed. And here I thought you were strong enough for one hitting it. Isn't this funny how good side is sending siege and they know from the start, hey, this will take a couple of hits, while evil side is so spoiled that they like almost always assume that they one hit a fort with their Gothmog. And I play both sides. I know how it is. Good side can't one hit this. And evil side is like, yeah, it's gonna be a one shot. It wasn't a one shot? And then they are just surprised when something isn't one shotted. But it's okay. Gothmog, Darth Larry is taking care of it. He is restoring my honor with his Gothmog. Yeah, Samuel, I agree. Good side deserves a good sieger. Hirgon is good, but can't one-shot forts. That's totally true. Evil side isn't really feeling the siege pressure of good side. Okay, Mouth of Sauron. It's time to send you in. Do we have... Like, I could send Moss over here just to help establishing the foothold. Yeah, let's do that. Send him over here. And knock on Dylan's door. Or you know what? We could also knock on Revo's door. He's much closer. So it's coming down to, do I want to get rid of the most active player first? Everything within me says yes. Or do I want to go for the closest guy? No, I think we should get rid of the most active one. Gothmog. Hey, what about this? It's just there. It's annoying me. Let's get rid of this fort. Ooh, where do those guys come from? Oh, okay. The fort got destroyed. Let's see. Where is his base? It's very far away. One more fort gone. What about this? It didn't took a hit, so maybe there's someone still waiting with a full army. We can't risk sending our Gothmog there. Instead, let's see. Is there a fort that was already attacked or empty? This one is empty. We are right next to it. Let's destroy it. Please one-hit it. At Azra, what are your thoughts on Faramir? I started fresh on my good side and was considering to go Faramir. Well, if you ask me who is the best T1 commander in the end game, once you give everyone the best in slot gear, T1 wise, it's gonna be Dwalin. Right after Dwalin comes Faramir. But if you ask me, hey Azra, in which T1 commander's respect 10 item should I invest into? Dwalin isn't worth it. His 20% proc chance on his respect 10 item is just too low if you ask me. They just recently nerfed Haldia's Respect 10 item, so forget about that. Those were the only competitors. Maybe Boromir with his Horn of Gondor, that sounds also nice. But the Respect 10 item of Faramir is outperforming all of them right now. So if it comes to best T1 Respect 10 item, Faramir. He's a good commander. Actually, let me open my good side commander and let me show you what Faramir is capable of, okay? I'm gonna open another browser right now with BlueStacks, and then you will see my good side too. Faramir is good. Very highly competitive. And tomorrow, I'm going to release a guide about him. You will have various battle reports also there. But there is one report which I would like to share right now, which isn't included in the guide I'm releasing tomorrow. Gimli, yeah. Elrond deep dive incoming. I mean, I have intentions of doing one. So look at this. This is my good side account. Faramir report. Let's go to the Faramir report. So Khaldun is a good commander, right? One of the strongest commanders for evil side, right? And he doesn't have bad, like, it's good. His gear is definitely good, but it can be perfected with best in slot golden gear, like Instant has. And then we have to see how this is changing. He has Dragoons, 10 out of 10 upgrades, Rupture, 10 out of 10 Halberdiers. It's not Eradicate, it's Divide and Conquer. Maybe that could be a game changer. Corsairs with Traveling Light instead of Heartseeker. But that player also told me that he has done some testing at Traveling Light, outperformed it. And against our army, which is consisting of 3 ranged units, Traveling Light is actually better if you ask me. But still, this is what Faramir is capable of once you give him the Respect 10 item. He is very strong. Gigantic Hammer with Rend. Episode with Hysteria. Wizard's Fireworks with Ranged Might. We don't need Hunter's Guide against this comp. And like, this is also, if you ask me, elemental damage is a good way of breaking through the thick shell of Khaldun. Khaldun specializes in mitigating physical damage, but Spirits of the Woods have this special effect, Primordial Force, where they deal focus damage. So you're punching through the thick physical armor of Khaldun. You are providing lots of burst with Faramir and allied units. You have the initiative. Plus attack wherever you can provide plus attack. And you have initiative. Tons of damage as you see. You have to make sure that these units are protected. They are very squishy. But hey, I can afford that. I am playing ARNOR on my good side right now. Rangers of the North are taking care of that. Protection for your weak backliners. If you don't have ARNOR T4 units, you can also provide the protection with Sworn Knights. Sworn Knights protect at least for the 3 rounds your units. Not as strong as, you know, your Rangers of the North if it comes to protection for ranged units, but still, Gondor is also a good choice. You should run 3 ranged units, or at least 2 ranged units for the Respect 10 items max value. And this is his meta build. But coming back to your Khaldun question, Faramir, very strong T1 commander, very weak against elemental damage. Like, Witch Kings can be a threat against him. If you don't have, like, let's say you are fighting against the Sauron, and if you don't have anything that protects you against madness, you're going to feel it. I think I have done some testing. Where are my reports from the past? Should have some more reports. Let me see. Anyway, I mean, you will see those reports eventually in my guide being released tomorrow. So that was a little break. Let's jump back to my evil side account. Yeah, Berserker. Considering the Bosses Hunter and Tactics Evolved, I'm also briefly mentioning that combination in the guide I'm releasing tomorrow. Because Bosses Hunters have follow-up. That is huge. And not just only that, you know, like Bosses Hunters, they are also man units, and if Faramir wants, he can boost the damage of his man units. Whenever you have access to 3 strong ranged man units, you could also change the Faramir build a bit. Like at Respect 5, you can go with the bottom skill instead of the top skill, which increases Faramir's power. I think it's actually better. Let me jump back. Let me show you this, just to don't have any misunderstandings. If you have 3 ranged units, man ranged units, or at least 2 ranged man units, it could make sense to go with nobility. Like, let's say you are playing with Gondor, right? You have 2 ranged units, could be sharpshooters and Bosses Hunters, and also Gondor T4 units. All of them are man units, so in that case, I think it would be much wiser to go with nobility. Anyway, I'm not gonna dive deeper into Faramir. The guide is coming out tomorrow. If you have some questions left afterwards, then we can have another talk. Mouth of Sauron has landed. We are receiving support. Our chief is moving in. Cool. So this guy is about to get uprooted. Let's see if my Gothmog has done his job. Yep, he finished the fort. Once more, we have to do this. This. Let's recall our Gothmog. Jump over to LOTR. He needs to clean. And also give him the siege item. There you go, LOTR. You are ready for combat. Cleaning combat. Flaley, to answer your question, is it true Elrond is a good counter versus Mouth of Sauron and Galadriel? Let's jump into good side again. Let's check out Elrond. So what people like to do is go with Lord of Imladris just to have access to Convener. Convener's burst damage. Burst damage can be mitigated by Mouth of Sauron's Harbinger of Darkness. That is technically a counter. But now, why is he still good against Mouth of Sauron? He specializes in burst damage mitigation. Okay, White Council. He has a strong buff against Orc units. Mouth of Sauron likes to run with Orc units. Trolls and Orcs. This is a strong counter against it. But not just only that, it still continues. If Elrond wants, he can further specialize in countering Orc Uruk-hai Trolls with Starlight. And the combination of Champion of the Light, Starlight with Convener, it's just too strong. Orc units, Uruk-hai's Trolls, they are... Elrond in general is countering these types of units, which is why you have to switch back to Evil Man. But Mouth of Sauron, let's look at this. Is Mouth of Sauron specializing with Evil Man units? If we look at his Respect 5 title, no. So, his man units gain nothing by this. His man units can work with Harbinger of Darkness and Feeble, with Dishearten and Orcish Warlord. No. My bad. So this is why it is a mismatch with skills and evil man if it comes to Mouth of Sauron. So yes, Elrond has Starlight and Champion of the Light to counter Mouth of Sauron's heavily orc-focused army. Against orc units, Elrond is just outperforming. Orcs, Urukai's trolls. That is where Elrond shines. Okay, time to move our siege. Let's see if we can get any value. LOTR still needs to... You know what? I'm gonna use this time to get a bit closer to him. Let's establish the link and then we will move our LOTR. Seconds and then LOTR will be ready. And while LOTR is moving in position, let me quickly take a toilet break. It won't take long, just 1 or 2 minutes. Be right back. Alright, here we are, back again. The siege will start soon. Connection established. Enough stamina left. I can take 2-3 turns. One field going in with strong Sunint. We must get rid of this player. He is very active, and then we will come after this player. Oh yeah, fully committed. We are going in. What about my Undying? Does he have enough units to sweep? They still need to conscript new units. Yep, let's send them for sweeping. No orc units left? Gimme orc units. What? That is quite far. And I want to level them faster, so maybe focus the level 25 mobs. We won't get any tomes, but we will get faster leveling. Also, we need to conscript units. Mouth of Sauron, I'm gonna give you your trolls. You so desperately need them. Don't cry, my baby. You will get them soon. And I could also collect some resources. Send my Yusra baby. In Germany, we call Elrond mein Löwe, mein Bär. Really? Do we? How comes, man? I never noticed that. Why do we say that to Elrond? Or is it like a fellowship thing? Did your fellowship start saying that? Because of this TikTok video of that one Turkish girl who started the trend with mein Löwe, mein Bär? I never imagined that that trend would make it to Lord of the Rings, and never imagined it would fit to Elrond. Why? Is Elrond so strong? Well, he is strong against orcs, urukais, and trolls, but what about evil men? In that case, you can't say mein Löwe, mein Bär. He's more like your baby seal in that case. And by the way, to all of my English-speaking folks, Löwe means lion in German, and bear sounds familiar, right? It just means bear. So for some reason, the German community calls Elrond their lion, their bear, their little lion. Mein Löwe, mein Bär, mein Pferd. It's kind of funny. Alright, attack incoming! Well, my main job right now is to protect this tile. The connection must stay active. If Dylan decides to fast march towards this tile, I have to immediately cancel this march to ensure the landing of my chief! My chief, my bear! If I can't time this right, 1-8. So right after Sunin's hit, I want my Lafar to hit. Let's get the timing right. So Dylan doesn't get enough time to have his army. Now. No. Let's go. So just a 2-second delay, but I think Dylan may not have enough time to refill his army to protect his base, because he's preparing for my hit and also Sunin's hit. So I got one hit, so Sunin can finish the rest in case he wants to protect this. This is important, guys. Have your siege follow up right after your main big damage dealer. Right, let me maybe share this report. I didn't expect this outcome. Well, yeah, lag and level. Items and level. Usually we should be losing that fight. Commander damage is a good counter against Moss. Okay, I'm glad that my siege isn't interrupted. Vicarious, hey mate. Right now I'm on cleaning duty. Like, free-to-play whales have decided to clean the west area because there is a lot of fort structure here. So we are on cleaning duty as of now. We are having a chill time. We don't face lots of resistance. The resistance is here right now, trying to get Rudaur. But our attention will come back to this soon. Don't worry. We haven't forgotten about Rudaur. Mein Dinosaurier. Let's resend Undying against some level 25 mobs. I need this guy. He needs to be up to speed for the PvP front. He's my strongest Avenger. No, actually, Sunint is my strongest. I want to have one more checking attack. Let's refill. Have Mouth of Sauron go in first, and immediately after LOTHR. When I don't see any resistance, then I think I can send LOTHR alone. He doesn't need Mouth of Sauron to do the scouting for him then. I'm just scared that he's going to refill his Dwalin army and get rid of my siege. Can always happen. You never know how smart somebody is out trying to outplay you. Thank you, my friend. What about the cleaning duty over here? Can we keep up with the red tiles? Yeah. It's just annoying, man. Cleaning isn't really the most fun thing to do, but it has to be done. It's even more annoying if you have to clear 2 fronts. I have no idea what LOTHLÓRIEN is up to. Like, these guys, if they keep their attention here, Gundabad is just going to steamroll them. I think sooner or later they have to react to Gundabad's threat. They can't keep this up. I think they... Alright, so this is what I think Loth was thinking. Loth thought that Angmar is going to have a lot of pressure because of ARNOR. Let's increase that pressure by also attacking them and break them as soon as possible. This is the only time we get to break them, right? If we can't get the job done in that time frame, we will have a bad time, because in the time frame where we attack Angmar, Gundabad will have enough time to grow and then come towards us. And this is actually looking good, if you ask me. We have withstood the time frame, and that was the biggest challenge for FTPW. So this isn't as bad as it looks. The sandwich is real, but we are trying to unsandwich the situation right now. We are trying to unmake the sandwich. Oh, Variax have swept factions? Is that true? You mean Variax have swept to be Mordor, or have they swept to another faction? I hope I can join your season someday to be the emotional support fish. Man, we never know. Like, we are free-to-play W. I have no say in that, right? Like, free-to-play W is recruiting only the best of the best. And I'm not sure if I belong to that. I try to live up to their expectations. I'm with FTPW since season 3, I think. But when I compare the golden item of some of our best players, like Instant, Morgul, or Onefield, I definitely lack those items. Which is why I try to make up with activity and playing smart. But there is still a long way ahead if it comes to golden items. Some people already have 4-star refined golden items. You know what I'm about to do? I will use the hammer and also make a video with the hammer how you can dismantle these items. It is time I use Gorbak's glaives for this season. I'm very active with my Gorbak in this season. They all swept to Mordor. Great. So if if they all swap the... Oh my god. Mordor has such a chill time in growing their economy. Mordor will be a big player later. Right now, they are growing. That is scary. And look at this. We don't have enough time to grow. We are constantly fighting. So that means Arnor and Loth should think twice whom they consider their main target. The more they focus on Angmar, the more Mordor's forces grow. Just like in the movie. Mordor's forces. Oh, we can attack. Let's go. Look at this. How much marching time does this take? 1 minute 5 seconds. How much does he need? We first send Mouth of Sauron immediately after LOTR. 100 Witch Kings marching at you. Oh my god. Wait a second. I have never fought. I never fought Evil Side while playing Evil Side. If it's coming down to using superior hallbacks with fire protection, I have enough of those on my Evil Side account, so maybe that's not a good idea, Evil Side versus Evil Side. We are cancelling each other's Witch Kings out. And once our Witch Kings are being countered, we will rely on other commanders such as Sauron, Undying, Sunint. Let's see. I never had an all-out war against Evil Side. It's RP. Lady, we are on RP. I strongly dislike non-RP servers. I hate it with every fiber of my being. It destroys the fantasy world. I just hate that. Maybe we have alliances, but I don't know who is going to ally with whom. Even if I were to know that, I couldn't talk about it. But anyway, we are good to siege, I think. Man, forget about non-RP. Non-RP is just removing all the rules, you know, like, hey, have a Legolas with Muma kills and but some commanders have skills such as like Gimli, Elven Protector. That you can only protect Elven units. You can't protect weak alchemists. And skills like that don't have value all of a sudden if you are non-RP. Theo with Muma kills. No, thank you. The idea alone. The idea alone is grotesque. What about my Undying? Are you sweeping, buddy? Are you sweeping? Because I started a new account and I'm going into Season 3 Tactics Evolved RP. And still didn't want to try non-RP. I mean, we all have our tastes, right? Some people prefer non-RP, some people like me are hardcore RP fans. Just do whatever you like, man. Like, you and I, we agree that we are more into RP. Whatever lets our boat float. Maybe one more attack? Will this be enough? How much stamina we have? Yeah, we have enough stamina to finish the drop. And I wonder how much resources we will get from that. I see that my grain resources is actually very high. Let's do a bit of trading. Let's scale it towards iron. Now we are good to go. No, Flaley, I don't have my both accounts on the same server. They always play on different servers. I didn't get to experience it yet, being on the same server. That would be kind of silly, right? Because no matter what the end is, the likelihood of me having at least one account winning is just there. Uprooting myself. Oh, uprooting yourself. All right, you just triggered a thought in my brain. Uprooting yourself. Imagine if you could time travel, right? So imagine you're traveling back in time. You meet your old self and you also meet your yet-to-be fiancé. If your future self were to be having a relationship with your yet-to-be fiancé, would you be cheating or not? Is that cheating or not? If your future self sleeps with your yet-to-be fiancé in the past, would that be cheating or not? Go wild, guys. Go wild. So Samuel says it's not really cheating, and Flaley also says it's not really cheating. Same woman, although would assume that's cheating. Okay. In the movie Back to the Future, there was a not similar situation, but I think that started my thought process. There was Marty, right? And Marty went back in time. And there was this danger of his mother maybe falling in love with him. He tried to prevent it and direct the romantic attention from his mother towards his father, right? Like he tried to show, hey mom, yet to be mom, look how cool dad is. You should definitely be with him so I can be. What if you bring both at the same time? Good question. No idea. Wait a second, why did I send Morph of Sauron? Oh, this was a mistake. No. No. I want to save your stamina for some tile cleaning later. High level. Leaning. Son being a wingman for dad for survival. That's so good. Shall I go for some tile cleaning? Tile cleaning or a PvP hit? I mean, I could. Yeah, let's go to my buddies. Let's go back to my buddies here. That way we also establish a bit more foothold at the front. Let's see how many resources we get by uprooting this. But man, I will be so glad if we can uproot him. He was so active, so annoying. Gosh, 3%. This button, I swear, is infuriating me. Having it pop up every now and then is just distracting me from the main game. It's like I'm playing the game, you know, like strategizing, hey, how much siege do I need? When do I attack? When do I send the siege? Should I use clairvoyance? Red button. Okay. Should I refill? Red button. Alright, I need to sweep. Let's see what I sweep. Red button. Distraction, distraction, distraction. Is it just me who is so annoyed by this button? Why? Look at this. It's just smiling. It's waving. It is craving for attention. And you can't just toggle the red dot off. If I at least had the possibility of toggling it off, I wouldn't know that it is there, and I would be happy. Red button. Red button. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. You know, it's annoying like that. It is breaking my willpower. Yeah, that was a little General Grievous and Obi-Wan Kenobi reference. Hello there! Ah, General Kenobi! Oh, as a ranger, you don't have that button? Didn't know about that. Cool. Level up. Hello there, fellow buddy. I really like your streams, man. I try to look as much content as I can from you. Like, you're doing an amazing job. Can't wait to see more of you. And by the way, guys, fellow is a YouTuber too. He is growing at the moment, and he's got amazing content. I'm checking it out every now and then, and I can just wholeheartedly recommend to you guys, check out Fellow of the Rings content. He is a nice guy, smart guy, he is a committed player, and I think you can learn a few things by watching his content. LOTR, check Discord privately. I will do so, mate, once I'm done with the stream, okay? And I will definitely come back to you, to any of you who DM me, PM me. Order 66 still hurts my heart to this day. Yeah, it does, but man, if I have to select my most favorite character in the Star Wars universe, it's coming down to two characters for me. It's going to be number one, Palpatine. I just love how smart that guy is, like outthinking everything, having plans behind plans, and just playing the game smart. That guy is. I can't find any point where I say, where I think, hey man, he's just dumb. That was stupid. It's just such a genius character. And my number two would be General Grievous, just because he's cool, you know? And also his little coughs, like his constant fights he has. He was betrayed by the Republic. Let me go back to the game, actually. What am I doing here? Javo here, welcome to the stream, buddy. So you are Diablo, I see. You guys aren't really making it easy for me to follow who is who if you have a different name than your in-game name. I'm one to talk, right? My main account, my good side account, is called Azra, and my evil side account is called LOTR. So maybe that is also confusing you guys. What about the siege? I think we have one more siege attack. Yeah. Let's finish the job. And then we have still some stamina left for Gorbak to do some cleaning. I mean, you know what? I would love to call my evil side account Azra, but look at this. For how many seasons am I known as LOTR? If I all of a sudden change my name, my evil side friends would be like, who is this guy? Kick this guy from our fellowship. Who the hell is he? Well, probably they would get used to my name, but you know this little uncomfortable feeling when you have to adjust to a new name? It's not a pleasant feeling, it's a tiny thing, but still. It is still somehow annoying one, right? So the uproot just happened. One threat less on our radar. Ink, I will check the Discord later. Like, the stream is coming to an end anyway. Once I have used up all of my stamina, we have done some cleaning, you know. It's almost close to an end. We have stamina left. Moss needs still stamina recharged. Undying is also done with. The stamina spent. So actually this is a good moment to stop the stream. Only Gorbert can do some cleaning and that's it. But I am happy we have accomplished cleaning the front a bit, and I will clean this in my offline time as well. It's important about your stream. Well, I'm sure that my stream won't explode if I don't pay attention at it right now. Anyway, I will look at your DM right now. I'm finishing the stream. It was nice. And having said that, guys, check out Fellow of the Ring stream as well. He's a good guy, a smart guy. And yeah, I see you guys next time.